There was a man named Harold. Harold lived in a small apartment in a quiet city. Every morning Harold woke up at 6:15. He stayed in bed for exactly 2 minutes. He counted the minutes silently. Then he sat up slowly. He swung his legs over the edge of the bed. He placed his feet on the floor and stood up. Harold walked to the bathroom. He turned on the faucet. The water came out cold. He splashed it on his face 3 times. He brushed his teeth for exactly 3 minutes. He brushed slowly, carefully, and evenly. He rinsed his mouth and spit into the sink. He turned off the faucet. He dried his hands with a plain white towel. After that, Harold went to the kitchen. He filled a kettle with water. He set it on the stove and turned the stove on. He waited for the water to boil. While waiting, he wiped the counter with a damp cloth. The cloth was gray and slightly damp from cleaning yesterday. He folded it neatly after wiping. When the water boiled, Harold poured it into a cup. He added 1 tea bag. He waited 5 minutes. He stirred the tea slowly. He then removed the tea bag carefully. He placed the tea bag on a small plate. He took 1 sip. The tea was warm but not hot. He counted his sips. There were 6. Then he drank the rest. Harold decided to read the newspaper. The newspaper had many pages. He read each article slowly. He read articles about traffic, articles about weather, articles about local meetings, and articles about lost pets. After reading, he folded the newspaper. He put it on the table in the exact same place as yesterday. At 10:30, Harold watered his plants. He had 3 plants. The first plant was a small cactus. He poured a little water at the base. He watched the water soak into the soil. The second plant was a fern. He poured water evenly over the soil. The third plant was a small orchid. He measured exactly 50 milliliters of water and poured it slowly. He observed the leaves to make sure they were not wet. After watering the plants, Harold decided to organize his bookshelf. He had 25 books. He arranged them by height. Then he rearranged them alphabetically. Then he rearranged them by color. He checked each shelf to ensure the books were evenly spaced. He adjusted them slightly. He stepped back and observed the shelves for 2 minutes. At noon, Harold made lunch. He boiled pasta for exactly 9 minutes. He drained it. He added a small amount of butter. He stirred it slowly. He ate it carefully. He counted every chew. He washed the plate after finishing. He dried it and put it in the cabinet. In the afternoon, Harold walked to the small park nearby. He observed the trees. There were exactly 12 trees in the area he walked. He counted them slowly. He watched a small squirrel climb a tree. The squirrel did not move much. Harold stood there for 10 minutes watching it. Then he walked home. Back at home, Harold folded laundry. He had 5 socks, 2 shirts, and a pair of pants. He folded each item carefully. He aligned the edges and stacked them neatly. He placed the stack on the table. He then ironed a handkerchief for 3 minutes. Afterward, he placed it in a drawer. In the evening, Harold made a cup of warm water. He drank it slowly. He read another chapter of his book about organizing shelves. The chapter had no new information. He reread a paragraph 3 times to make sure he understood it. At night, Harold brushed his teeth. He rinsed his mouth. He changed into pajamas. He turned off the lights. He lay in bed. He blinked slowly. He counted his breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He fell asleep. The next day, Harold planned to repeat everything again. The end.